Yo, what's up? Jay Teller. Alright, so ever since I started my fitness YouTube channel, all of my workout routines has been dealing with the HIIT protocol. But do you know why? Do you know why I prefer the HIIT routines compared to any other method of training? I don't think you do. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why I prefer HIIT routines and why I think it's the best way to lose weight in a short amount of time. Let's get started. Alright, so like I said, ever since I started my fitness YouTube channel, all of my routines has been dealing with the HIIT protocol. Now, why? Why is that? Well, even before YouTube, I've always been performing HIIT routines, and my clients has been performing HIIT routines too, and they got fantastic results. They were able to lose weight in a short amount of time, and I was able to maintain my muscle mass and my physique, all right, by performing just HIIT routines. I don't like to perform long duration routines. I don't like to jog for 1 hour, 2 hours. I don't like that stuff. I like to perform routines that requires me to use at least 80% of my effort, intensity, all right, and just get it over with in a short amount of time. Talking about like 20 minutes. So that's why I chose HIIT, because it's short, all right, it does not take long, but it has the same effect as running for about 1 hour, okay? So let's start off with what is HIIT, all right? What is HIIT? HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. All right. Now, how do you implement HIIT into your exercises? Well, the first thing that you have to do when performing the exercise is that you need to perform the exercises at 80 to 90% of your heart rate. Now, that's going to require a lot of effort. That's going to require you to put in like almost max effort, which is going to be tedious. All right. Also, you have to perform the exercise from 5 seconds to about 1 minute, all right, of work time, and the rest time could range from about 5 seconds to 45 seconds. It just depends on your fitness level, all right. So that's how and also you have to have rounds set, all right. Rounds could be set from say 6 rounds to about 12 rounds. You know, whatever rounds that you choose, it just depends on your fitness level. All right, so that's how you implement HIIT into any exercise. All right, now why I prefer HIIT. I'm going to tell you the benefits why I think HIIT is the best way to lose weight. Well, first but not least, the reason why I like to perform HIIT routines is because it forces you to use your fat cells as fuel instead of sugar and oxygen. All right, that is why that's the main reason why I love to perform HIIT routines. And also that's your reason to perform HIIT routines too, because your body is forced to use the fat cells, and we're trying to shrink the fat cells and lose weight to look good to accomplish our fitness goals, right? So I'm going to tell you why your body uses the fat cells as fuel, right? All right, so when you're performing the HIIT routine or just the exercise at 80% or 90% of your heart rate, all right, it's going to require you to use a large amount of energy. It's going to be digging deep inside of your body to find the best source of fuel to use to help you to perform that intense exercise, all right? So the first two things that I look for is oxygen and glucose, all right? But see, the thing is that your oxygen and glucose levels is very limited, all right? So halfway through the HIIT routine, all right, your oxygen and sugar levels has depleted. It's very, very low. So your body cannot depend on those two types of fuel, those two sources of fuel. So what does it goes for next? The next thing that it goes for is the fat cells, all right? See, you have a vast amount of fat inside of your body. So your body like, you know what? Let's use the fat cells, all right, to help us to keep performing this exercise because we need this energy, all right? But see, the thing is that the fat cells takes a while to be converted from fat to energy, so that's why you still feel tired, because you still don't have the steady flow of energy from the fat cells to help you to keep performing the exercises. But through time, all right, that process will become much more efficient, all right? But still, all right, we're burning the fat cells as fuel, and that is what we want. We want to shrink our fat cells to lose weight, all right, to get that six pack, all right, to fit in those tight, nice jeans, right, ladies, all right? We want to be burning the fat cells, all right, because we want to accomplish our weight loss goals, all right? So that's the main number one reason why I like to perform HIIT routines, all right? It forces you to burn the fat cells. The second reason why I like to perform the HIIT routine is because you could perform the HIIT routine in about 20 minutes or less, all right? If you could perform the HIIT routine more than 20 minutes, then it's not a HIIT routine, or you're not putting enough maximum effort into the exercises, all right? So that's the second reason. You could perform the HIIT routine in a short amount of time. You don't need to be at the gym for like 2 hours just to accomplish your fitness goals for that day. You could accomplish your fitness goal in a fraction amount of time by performing the HIIT routines, all right? So the third reason why I like to perform the HIIT routine is because it tones your muscles. All right, it really tones your muscles. Now, before I started to weight train, I only performed HIIT routines, and I was starting to get muscle mass. All right, and that's the best thing that I like about it. All right, I was so intrigued in my physique. All right, I was like, wow, like I'm getting muscle, and I still didn't even weight train. So that is another benefit of performing a HIIT routine. Your body starts to increase in muscle mass, and it looks good on anybody. It increases the muscle mass, and it decreases your body fat, all right? So it's going to result in you looking very toned and very sexy. All right, so that basically sums it up. Those are my main 3 reasons on why I like to perform the HIIT routines. Also, make sure to check out my free 14-day weight loss challenge. It's at jtelefitness.com, all right? Also, I'm going to be fabricating some weight loss programs for you guys, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time. Peace.